What's up, guys? Welcome to Tooley Talk Tuesdays, first of this series. Dropped a little teaser last week. We're gonna get right into it, and today's first topic on Tooley Talk Tuesdays is gonna be about the AirPods Pro versus the AirPods 2. I've had a chance now to play with these, test them out, really give them a run for their money, see what the pros, see what the cons are. So this is the second version of the AirPods, and then we have the AirPods Pro. Comparable size cases. The AirPods Pro is actually a little bit bigger, hardly noticeable. AirPods Pro versus the AirPods 2, it's about a $50 difference if you get the wireless charging feature. If not, I think it's an extra $100. Highly worth it if you're thinking about getting either one. If it were me, I would just spend the extra $50 to get the AirPods Pro. Some of the features are amazing. It all depends on what is gonna fit in your ear the best. I would highly recommend going, testing them out, see which one feels comfortable, maybe try and move around a little bit, because what I found is the AirPods 2, they tend to stay in my ear a little bit better than the AirPods Pro. So it comes with a little silicone earbud. It does fit, and they give you 3 different sizes that you can choose from to fit into your ear. Shorter one, long, AirPods Pro, AirPods 2, a little bit longer, hardly noticeable. This is just a little bit cleaner of a design. The absolute best feature is the noise cancellation. Absolutely worth it, if not for that reason alone. One of the things I've noticed is that as I'm talking with the AirPods Pro, it starts to kind of slide out. I'm eating something or I'm chewing and my mouth is moving a lot. Your ears go up and down, right? This thing will tend to slide out, and that came out really easy. For me, the AirPods 2 tended to stay in my ear a little bit easier, and it just kind of depends on you as an individual, want it to be comfortable. I mean, I went on a flight and was wearing the AirPods Pro, and I'm walking down the aisle, and out of nowhere, just one of them popped out. And like, that's the last thing you want to happen, because then you gotta go digging under people's chairs, and it's just big old mess. So really the only downfall I have found with the AirPods Pro is they just don't stay in my ear as well as I'd like them to. I've tried all 3. The smallest one works the best. I mean, as you can see, like, I can feel it, and yep, there it goes. Otherwise, I would have to constantly be kind of pushing them in. Let me just grab that real quick. I tried them working out, I tried them running, I tried them riding a bike, I tried them hiking, I've tried them walking through an airplane, I've tried them just sitting. Anything active, I would not recommend using these, because the last thing you want to do while you're working out, while you're running, while you're doing any sort of physical activity is worrying about headphones in your ear. It's just the last thing. At least for me, that's the last thing I want to be worrying about. And while I was riding a bike, I was constantly doing this. While I was running, I was constantly doing this and making sure it wouldn't pop out while I'm running, and then I gotta go back. Just not what you want. That's just the last thing. Apple does not advertise these as workout headphones. Now, if you want the best workout headphones, I highly recommend the Powerbeats Pro. They're designed for more running and working out and sweating and really taking a beating and staying in your ear. When you have the noise cancellation feature on, the sound quality is amazing, and I can hear every single little design that I'm putting in a video, all the different instruments within a song. Amazing what they did and the technology built into this little guy. It's pretty cool. So I do like the low profile design versus the longer profile design. Not a huge deal, but when I was putting off and on sweatshirts, this one would get snagged a little bit more than this one. So this one I can avoid catching it and popping it out. So just a small detail after testing it out. Which one do you want? Quick caveat. The AirPods 2, actually, they're not my stepson, so I borrowed them. Thanks, Jace. I appreciate you letting me demo these. He loves them. Plays with them all the time. You're still getting a good sound. Absolutely nothing compared to the noise cancellation sound on the AirPods Pro. Now, when you're in transparency mode, you do lose a lot of that quality. You get what you get. If you are an Apple product, you have everything Apple, these things sync really quick, super easy. I mean, you get them, you plug them in for them, it automatically comes up on your phone and you can quickly connect. So the ease of use in that regard is phenomenal. Both have tremendous battery life. When you have the AirPod noise cancellation, you get about 4.5 hours of runtime battery. Listening to music, 4.5 hours. I kept it on noise cancellation, ran them 4.5 hours, worked great. When you have it on transparency mode, it's not actively working to have the noise cancellation on, so you can run it for 5 hours, which matches the AirPods 2. You're losing a little bit of battery life when you go into noise cancellation, but for the size and a half-hour difference, the fact that Apple could squeeze that amount of battery life into this little piece, really impressive. The battery life you don't really need to worry about, especially because once you throw them back into your case, they start charging automatically if your case is charged. If you have a full battery on your case and your AirPods Pro, the runtime is up to 24 hours. I have not had any problem running out of battery with these things. Just depends, like, do you want to spend an extra 50 bucks or $100 if you want the wireless charging feature? That's up to you. I went with it. I'm happy with it. I like the smaller profile. The main thing I use them for now is editing, and I don't want any outside distracting noise coming in while I'm trying to edit a film. Appreciate you guys staying here. Hopefully this helps. If you liked the video, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Helps the channel, helps me out. Just helps. I appreciate it. Appreciate your support. We'll see you on the next Tooley Talk Tuesday. Hope you guys have a great week.